Sup, Abgra? First, as per usual. Excuse me. Feeling gross. Feeling gross. Oh my god, the second I start the stream, be for real. This is bad. Sorry, what was that? Going alright? Who am I speaking with? Alright. Like the phone line? Yeah, is there a timer on that? I'll probably look into this pretty soon. I am busy right now, but I do intend on. Any what? Sorry. No, I'm good. All right, yeah. But I'll look into that when I have turn. No, we're all good. Thanks, man. Okie dokie, sounds good. Oh, it wasn't the gas people, man. It wasn't the fucking gas people. I need my gas people to show up so I can turn on the gas. They keep saying they're going to show up, and then they call me, and they don't. Ugh. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, though. Did a lot of ABI already today with Koa. Cold out there? Not yet. It's like the apartment's pretty big, but like it's actually like not been that bad. I think part of it just because like I'm mostly using a lot of my computer. So it's helping. But sure, why not, right? Yeah, the computer is definitely like heating the house a little bit, but when winter comes, it's gonna be really rough. But it just feels like it's the hardest thing in the fucking world to get these people to do what I'm asking. Like I'm asking for service here, you know? Like I, why is it this hard? Live in North Africa. It's getting colder by the day. North Africa. Interesting. Getting colder. Okay. Dude, I have like... What am I trying to say here? A lot of the time I feel like a dumb American. Like, I feel like there's just so much shit that I don't know, you know? Like, so many parts of the world that I just, like, I'm not familiar with at all. Makes me feel ignorant sometimes. Sorry, videos on YouTube, but Tarkov player to ABI. May I ask you a couple questions? Absolutely. Absolutely, Jinx. I absolutely do mind. Shut it. No. I love helping people, new people out. If I didn't, I wouldn't have made that video, you know? What's up? How can I help? PW Harpy. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Already vaguely warmed up, so shouldn't... Oh, no. Get me out of here. Let me go. Leave the party. Yeah, Armory, or sorry, Farm Lockdown definitely seems like a bit of a snooze fest because there's just people that are willing to sit around with their dick in their hands and snipe until the care packages come in and then shoot those guys in the back, so. But yeah, I literally just got off of a duos round with someone who is like very, very Tarkov endemic and not as ABI pilled. Not as ABI knowledgeable, so. I'm already in that frame of mind. How can I help? I don't really like this AK skin. Cool videos. Hey, to you. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the kind words. Danke, danke, danke. Oh, we're not playing the music right now, are we? That's so sad. It's just awkwardly quiet, huh? There we go. Do I sell things I find purples and golds, or I stockpile tier 3 and tier 4 ammo? You only stockpile ammo if you're intending to use it. Feel free to sell anything that you're not actively using, because you can just buy these things back on the market for basically no extra cost. In fact, it's selling things will have like a 10% markup, I think. So like you're gonna have to, you know, if you want to like sell something and buy it back, you're gonna be losing money. But if you're not gonna actively use it, just get rid of it. Some purples and not really golds, but just some purples are used for quests, like military purples, medical purples. It could be reasonable to begin stockpiling those, but like golds and especially reds, there isn't a particular reason to hang on to. Just get rid of them either by selling to contact or selling to market. If it's one of those market items where it's like 50k to sell to market, and then 70k, or sorry, 70k to market, 50k to contact, don't worry about that. Wait, this guy's fucking knocked. Hold up. That spray. Should be dead. A couple jinx, it'll tell you. There's like a workbench and an intelligence center that you'll want. Bruh. What's up? Hello, Froggy. One sec. Please be no one up here. There's someone up there. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we got an AK right now. If that was an AK-12, I actually would have had a good chance to kill that guy from that range. Yeah, playing on top of these Heskos is one of the most common parts of, like, my flow here. Yes, murder. CD5 with LPN ammo? That's really bad. That's really bad. That's some leg meta shit right there. So, I really want to push these guys. But there's two teams fighting each other. And I have a body back here, which will maybe at least let me get my helmet back on. Seems prudent. Ugh. Please. Okay. M855. Okay. Only got one nade left. Oh god. -1. This will be better at range. There's an SVT out there. Hold on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. God damn. Is he right the fuck in front of me? No. I'm deaf. Where are the nades? Oh. Okay. No! Didn't see him. I was not paying enough attention. I was looking at my health, not my screen. I should have died a couple times there. I made too many mistakes. Alright. But yeah, Jinx, work on upgrading the hideout as able for the intelligence center and the workshop. Nothing else there matters. Just ignore everything else if you don't care about cosmetics and shit. Guide viewers help me understand the game better. Still suck, but at least I pretend I know some things about it. Lockdown AK-12 is the favorite. Yeah, AK-12 is like one of the best guns in the game. Especially like if you're new for any reason. The AK-12, between like its medium cost of ammo and like the builds being pretty cheap, is pretty good. It's about as good as it gets. Using the AK-102 a bit, as you can find it around on broke. It doesn't seem to have much recoil. I think it's any good. AK-102 is really bad. It's 60k without like really putting much money into it, which is a pretty low price. The problem with the AK-102 is that the cost of your builds are going to go up only because of the ammo. So like if you're running tier 3 ammo, M855, you're spending like 600 or 700 per round, whereas PS ammo that you could run through a cheap AEK is like 300 per round. And PP, 545 PP, which you can run through an AK-12, is fucking, I don't know, like I think 200 to 300 per round as well. It fluctuates, but it's pretty low. Watch the stream on YouTube? You can. It's up to you, process. There's one on each. We are currently multi-streaming, as per usual. I think 150k for an AEK is good. That's definitely on the cheaper side, but that's fine. It just sounds like an AEK where you didn't change the stock out, which if you're trying to keep it budget, is reasonable and fine. You don't need to have a really expensive AEK, but it does help. It is pretty sick. What am I doing here? Pumpkins. And pills. Use the SH60 less sound blocking. It wasn't mine, Deutsch. I picked it up off the ground. SH60 is really good, but also, I don't like bringing tier 6 into lockdown. I think it's a little cringe. Can all arrows get the tilt grip? Yes. It's one of the better... Like, if you're okay spending some money, it's basically the best grip. Watch stream on YouTube. Should watch on Twitch. Yeah, so oh, wait, you're talking on both. I see, process. Yo, thank you for the double viewer. Penguins, do you remember wiping a 3-minute gas at Armory a few raids ago? Yes. I do, actually. I had to do it, right? I wasn't streaming then. Wait, were you guys with the H4s and shit? I was just being like, holy fuck, these guys are stacked. Yeah, that was, yeah, damn, GG. I kept rotating, and they kept breaking their ankles. Gone Gang in the YouTube. I think the developers need to completely remove red ammo. Nah. Give composition instead. Change your ammo to a random. I don't think so, Gone Gang. I don't think so. I think that the problem that a lot of people have with red ammo is not dying in one shot, which is annoying, but it's being able to die while you're naked. I think that if you have this in the game, like, there's something to be said for DMRs being able to one-tap with red ammo. Like, maybe red ammo should only one-tap with a bolt action, for example. But it's one of the best counters to gigantic men. And if you make that type of ammo, like, basically unfindable, then in Forbidden at the very least, an entire playstyle, i.e. like long range, just becomes unusable. We'll push him, why not? I should have waited until they dropped. I think that the Forbidden gear floor should be raised to like 700k. At least. And that maybe semi-auto guns can't one-tap to the head. But then you crank their effective range way up, like really, really high. Nope. Sorry, naked men. I'm on a mission. Is ZC a good gun for normal? Not anymore. Well, it's decent for normal. It's pretty cheap, but the ZC got some really, really heavy nerfs. And because the ZC got nerfed and the AEK is still cheap at 100k, I would at this point vastly recommend the AEK over the ZC. Unfortunately, that's an interesting looking foul. If you like it, go for it. But it went from being a preference decision to the ZC kind of just being trolling at this point, which is sad. It's very sad. Does anybody know which door this is? I didn't catch it. One of the highest tier 5 ammo can be crafted, control the markets to get inflated by Monopoly players. I don't know, man. What am I hearing? Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think that red ammo is like a pretty important part of the game, and we should be looking at like the interactions around them, not just the red ammo itself. Like, I'll talk about it more when I'm not just constantly getting distracted by murdering people. Frog, thanks for the sub. SH60. Oh yeah, sorry. SH60 is tier 5. That used to be my go-to helmet for a long time. That guy was kind of big. I see him. Fuck that up. He's still just booking it. I'm gonna try to stay close to this wall. Think the ZC down the HK? Yep. Oh, I didn't see him. That's scary. Yeah, fighting naked snipers is really, really annoying. I'm not saying it's not. Like, it's probably one of the worst parts of playing Forbidden. But I don't think that it's because of red ammo. It's because the floor is too low. How do I play Armor as a solo? Nah, I'm not sure exactly. I like it a lot. Maybe take some notes. I don't know. Well, that sounded extremely narcissistic. Holy fuck, my bad. So why'd that guy go down? Self-res or what? Same here, Penguin. Sniping is not a problem. People being naked is. But that, like, people being naked is not red ammo's fault. You could still be naked with, like, an H4 and probably have, like, similar results as long as you get the drop on someone. It's just cheaper to do it with red ammo. They need to force these people to bring in things that have more value into the forbidden queue. Ammo is the only way to counter. Yes, exactly, Penguin. Exactly. That's why you can't just like nerf it or make it like just like impossible to access. Because at that point, like if you're not willing to spend 3 million in a raid on like your own H4, then there's just not a way to counter these gigantic men, and that's fucked up in my opinion. I know a lot of streamers have that opinion as like, you know, they're a 4-man, right? And then they get head tapped by red ammo, and now they have to sit for 20 minutes while their team either like hunts the guy or doesn't, and then they're probably you know, they're done playing. They can't do anything for a long time. But look at it from the other way. If there's a huge team, like a tier 6 4-men, what am I supposed to do to fight you? Outspend you? Am I supposed to... What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? What the who are you? His name is Red Ammo. Did I catch some RMT trading ring? What the hell is this? How appropriate that his name is Red Ammo. Red weight. 4-man squadron HK's point Red Ammo is fun. It's hilarious, dude. Like, they're literally the biggest problem in the game, and they're complaining about, like, the only counter to their gameplay. It's extremely annoying, actually. Should the limit on gear, on the gear level is just rally, tier 3 M1's limit on normals? I don't think that that's going to go over well, mostly because DMRs and ARs require different levels of ammo to be effective. If you're bringing M80s into lockdown with an M110, you're trolling. M80s and an MK into lockdown is fine. LPS and an SVD in lockdown is trolling. 7BT1 in lockdown with an SVD is fine. A1 in lockdown is fine. I think that the system they have, where like there's like a gear value or like a gear number, honestly isn't that bad. It's just implemented very poorly. Yeah, Penguin. They're the saltiest individuals because they expect to be able to gear check people and then just win from it. And then when they don't win because they're taking bad fights or 50-50s instead of using their brain, they get mad about it. And, you know, they have time, right? Like, if there's a tier 6 4-man, their team's playing the game. He's just sitting there. He doesn't have anything to do. So I might as well smack talk you, right? They had to limit for their easy mode. Now sniping is not that good in that mode because you can't one-tap people if they have a good helmet in easy mode. Yeah, and if you can't one-tap people, then it's just not good. I think, did you just raise the gear requirement for forbidden? Maybe just get... yeah, exactly, Gone Gain. If you just make people spend a little more money, then you're good. Okay, I don't normally like doing this, but I think I will buy this guy. I'm big spending over here, holy. I just wasn't really paying a lot of attention to anything that was not in front of me this game, so I'm not sure if anybody's inside. Okay. Let's get active. Suggestion that you should be able to bring things with you into your button to raid. I don't know. There's an argument for red ammo not being able to go into your button raid. Like, the two things that I think would solve the red ammo debacle. Number one, you massively buff DMRs across the board with, like, their range and ergo, but then you make them unable to one-tap to the head at all. So they're really, really comfortable guns to use, but they can't kill you instantly, and that is something that only bolt actions can do. If you're using, like, tier 6 armor versus tier 6 ammo, for example. And the second thing is to massively increase the forbidden floor. I think that those two things kind of solve the game. What's up, Brimsy? I appreciate that. My dick. My dick. Ah. I was going to sell this thing, too. Using your budget tier 4 and budget tier 5 recommendations has been great. Thank you. Awesome. Appreciate that, Militech. I'm glad it's been working out for you, man. I've had a lot of people coming by and, like, being appreciative of that kind of thing. It feels really nice. Okay, good news, bad news. Wrong door. I'm gonna pop this door anyway. I don't know which door is open. It looks like it is tent door at this point. But I don't know where they are inside either. Hopefully, if I just sit here at this door, I'll be able to hear them and get some info before I commit to anything on the inside. I need to introduce me like Bruce Buffer. Oh god. Here's Brimsy. That's my thing, dude. I'm like not like hugely charismatic, to be completely fucking honest. Like, they didn't hire me because I'm like, you know, a pansy or something like that. I'm just like the guy who has been like consistently saying correct things on a broadcast. I was actually going over the broadcast before this and like I did not like the way that I sounded. I was waffling so much. Make a video on how to play solo versus squads. I can try to, Penguin. It basically just comes down to ABF. Always be flanking. My PK wore off. Is that a scav? The hell? Are they sitting in the back, or...? Are we sitting in the extract? This sucks. They also could have left in the hallway here. Something's left. There was a clop in this corner and slow walking. See ya. Unfortunately, he got headshot. I say that very passively. I don't know what happened. He just got headshot. Who could have done this? Who could have done this? Who did this? But no. I'm not sure if that was the guy that we heard. Gotta be careful. Any bot players in Forbidden? No. Just scabs. Play I is not in Forbidden. They experimented with it for a bit, and then it got immediately canceled. I think the devs are like obsessed with the idea of making the bots work and like it being indistinguishable if you're fighting bots or computers or computers or people. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try again. But I would expect to see more bots in the future, not less, unfortunately. Okay. It's a shranky looking M4. Doesn't look very good, but it looks kind of cool. I think it is finally time to strip this gun, though. Oh, TTK was nasty. Yup. Shot in the face. Died in one. What am I doing? Okay, okay. I just kind of spaced out there for a sec. I was just like, huh? Why am I here again? No, Penguin. This is... no, this is my, like, lockdown and forbidden AEK. I don't think that any lockdown, like, budget build is going to use a tilt grip. This thing's 70k. So, do I really think that one guy looted all this on his own? I don't know about that. Do I hear anything? Okay. Okay. Am I top loading? Nah, not in lockdown. Occasionally I will top load in lockdown. If I get on like a losing streak because there's just big men my raids over and over and over and over, and I keep dying to tier 5 ammo and rifles over and over and over and over. But especially if I'm using something that, like, literally anything that isn't a TO3 or a T95, I really try to keep it to tier 4. What is top loading? Top loading is when you put good ammo on the top of your gun and worse ammo below it, so that you can try to reduce the costs of your loadout. So, for example, if I was doing it in this loadout, I would, I would probably keep what I have, so 150 in, 150 out, and then the 50 out, or maybe a 30 out, just, the backup mag, would only have tier 4, and the mag in my gun, the primary mag, would have tier 5 in the top of it, 40 to 60% of the mag have tier 5, and the bottom half of it being tier 4. Because most of the time, that is the chunk of your ammo that matters the most. God, my looting is just no bueno right now. No bueno right now. I'm really, really glad that I got this endurance stim. I don't normally do it on this map, because armory's not that big. Doesn't often matter. But considering how much back and forth I've been doing right now, it's been making my life really, really easy. We're in 2-6 right now. BT 10... sorry, Brinzy, what were you saying here? BT 101, one shot, goes down to half or lower. I mean, yeah. It's less that it goes down in one, it's that the guns that you're fighting have a rate of fire that would... I don't know. I'm trying to think of an analogy here. It would make a waterfall feel ashamed. That shit goes so fast. And that's what you'll be fighting. So good fucking luck. I really, really want to have an event at some point that incorporates, like, the actual economy of the game into like, the events. Because right now, like, it's fine. Like, we're seeing, like, a good amount of, like, the best of the best competing with, like, the best gear in the game. But I want to see other things, too, I want to see, I want to see, like... Where should this go? I want to see, like, how people, like, handle, like, economies if they're only given, like, 50k to start with. I want to not see H4 every game. I think there's a lot of interesting things that you can do with this game that we haven't seen in events yet. Especially because, like, this game is more so about, like, stories, I feel. More so than actual, like, competitive esports. There's always going to be, like, a lot of degrees of randomness in games like this, and BRs have it too. And I think that BRs are still competitive. And my response to that is always like, well, dealing with the randomness is always part of the skill, and that's true. That's still true. But I think that, like, a lot of extraction shooters are built around, like, just the characters of streamers and, like, and their reactions to situations that are in front of them. And sometimes those reactions aren't fair. So that's kind of what I want to, see more of. I want to see people put into, like, just weird situations. Maybe situations that are, like, maybe not, like, objectively unfair, but that are asymmetrical. This guy has this gun, so he has, like, better odds. This guy has, like, this other gun, so, like, this is... This is his situation. Where'd my fucking backpack go? Why did I just drop it? I'm just spacing the fuck out over here. My game is stuttering a lot right now. Always bring a sidearm for scavs. Yeah, I mean, so you can do that, but one thing with top loading is like I think that you just need to get used to the like. You're gonna waste ammo on scavs sometimes. Like I want you to look at how many kills I got from this raid, and then like think about how many scavs that I killed, and like how much effort is it worth truly to have like a solution for killing scavs. I killed 9 scavs this raid. If I'm playing well, let's say I'm using 2 bullets per scav, 18 AP rounds. Is it really worth having like a second mag? Or like a second gun just to like save 18 AP rounds? I don't think it is. I think it's pretty inconvenient. There's something to be said if you're running like a sniper rifle where your rounds are like 10, 20k per round. Or you want to have something suppressed so people don't look at you. But at least from like a pure value standpoint, I don't think it's very worthwhile. I think that we're, like, if you're top loading, you just deal with it. Do your best to kill scavs as economically as possible, rather than, like, trying to find a solution to, what am I trying to say here? Rather than trying to, like, bring, like, a gear solution to scavs, just take the hit and kill them as optimally as possible. We got there. We found the words. What do you think they can make an improvement for the next season? Lockdown. I think that removing bots from Lockdown and just generally improving the Lockdown experience and making it more fair. Wow, that was all M995. This guy's a fucking lunatic. Would be a lot. Like, I think that most of the people that play this game are Lockdown gamers. I don't think that there's actually like a lot of Forbidden gamers that just like only play that mode and grind this game. But I think a lot of people that play this game are probably frustrated about the state of Lockdown. Because, like, you know, you play Lockdown because you're objectively not trying to, like, fight the most geared men possible. You're trying to go for a middle difficulty queue. But you still want to fight people. If you wanted to fight bots, you'd be playing normal. So I think that if you remove bots from Lockdown, and then remove cheesing gear into Lockdown. So, like, you know, make it so that unarmored rigs and bags don't go towards the total, but also so that you can't like have just like scopes and attachments on your gun fit into your rig. Oh my god, that'd be like those 2 things alone would be fucking incredible. Actually, ran to more geared people in Lockdown than Forbidden, as crazy as it sounds. Biggest complaints: the game's economy is so expensive. Finding a Reddit isn't that impressive because prices are so high. Yeah, it does go both ways. I will say, like, because the economy is what it is, like you're also able to like getting a player kill is really valuable because of it. So as like for like a PvP oriented guy like myself, I'm kind of fine with it, but I get where you're coming from at the same time. I do think that inflation makes the game like maybe like needlessly stressful would be like a good way to put it. Dude, I took 2 armor damage. I got 5 kills and nobody even shot my chest. The only thing that shot my chest was a scav. Felt pretty fucking good. And those guys were big. Those guys were kind of big. And if wife told me she was leaving me because she couldn't live with me making Star Wars puns. Divorce is strong in this one. Oh, God. Is it even a pun at that point? I don't even know if I would call that one a pun. How's it going, Indif? Hope you're having a good day. Looks good to me. Using the AUG for Lockdown. What's up, Kid Titan in the YouTube chat? Using the AUG for Lockdown, thank you for the simplistic build and millions of gear gained. Hell yeah. Dude, the AUG is probably the best... No, it's not probably. The AUG is the best budget 5.56 gun, period. It's so good. The unfortunate thing is that the 42 rounders are, like, expensive. But, dude, 142 in, 142 out, maybe, like, a bolty on your back. That is my go-to AUG loadout. Yeah, Frog. A budget AEK. What would a budget AEK look like? Probably the default stock, an RKO in front, and then 40 rounders, as well as like either maybe even like Maybe front iron only gaming, so like you don't have to change out the Picatinny rail, but the Picatinny rail does help quite a bit with the recoil, so I think it is worth it to use even if you are using a budget optic like an 818 or a compact yellow. Oh yeah, I'm not a USAS gamer. I'm not really a leg meta gamer in general, Penguin. I need to keep my phone on me so I can respond to someone who's arriving in my house. I do think that with the game's like economy inflating, that it would make sense to increase the price of some items. Specifically, just making like reds and golds a little bit more pricey. No one over there is rushing. Okay. I'm getting little guy lobby vibes. Maybe not. That's not at me. The Saiga is a player, I think. Yeah, little guy lobby. What's wrong with the Saiga? AK-12. Ooh, AK-12. Gumi, thanks for the follow. How's your day going? Bad start to that spray. I should have died there. There's a sniper in the tower. I can't even fully put myself back together. Someone's over here. Oh, it's the same guy. I can't even put everything... Yeah, I don't have enough surges for this. Oh, they're getting thirded. There's two, I think. I don't really know what I'm listening to. I think they're shooting the sniper. I think that pain that I just heard was them getting shot by a sniper that I can't hear. Ah, there was two there. Not a little guy lobby, by the way. I'm not reacting well to the beginning of these sprays. I'm not having a good time there. Binging YouTube videos. I'm surprised to see you streaming. Hey, appreciate that, Gumi. The last like 5 YouTube videos I'm really happy with. Beyond that, How do they get prioritized? I'm not sure, Hoovy. I think it's legs first, and then arms, and then tummy. Which makes sense because those are the That is the most important set. I'm really, really glad that I don't have to, like, manually tell it to restore my legs over my abdomen. That would be awful. Maybe we should do some Forbidden Farm? Backup parts, you don't die if both your arms are... No, Penguin, you die when your chest or your head go black. You'll die instantly if your head gets blacked, and you'll go down if your thorax, if your chest gets blacked, if you have a self-res, or if you have teammates. Otherwise, you just go down instantly anyway. I don't use self-res, I don't play with the team, so... If my thorax gets blacked, you're gonna see me going down. Tilted yesterday, left right didn't even spectate. Huh? Huh? What's up, Go? What am I doing? I already forgot. I've already forgotten what I'm doing. Help! Help me. Armor. Helmet. This is a good song. Couple budget helmets. Ah, I got nabbed. All right, Hoovy. I'll bring the bag of M95 next trade. All right. I literally think that one of the guys I interacted with might have been like doing some weird shit like that. Dude had 120 loose rounds at M995. Kind of fucking bonkers. Looks good. Gonna do a little bit of prep. Be back later. All right, have fun. Secret Ducks. How do you believe in RMT in this game? You Q snipe and then. I think you have to Q snipe. I don't know. I don't really know how you do it reliably. You can probably use a VPN to go to a low pop region, Q snipe an unpopular Q. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate too hard, but that's probably how you do it. There's probably pretty easy ways to get into specific Q snipe lobbies, though. Yeah, you can't buy Cohen anymore, though. I know that, like, the whole buying Cohen debacle was, there's a lot of drama there. But I don't really think it was a big deal one way or another. Like, you're usually not losing fights because someone's swiping their credit card. Yeah, via RMT, yeah. You're probably not even buying straight Cohen through RMT anymore. You're probably buying ammo and things. It's really hard to, like, transfer money like that, I think. Never get tilted when I die? Yeah, I try. Something I figured out really early on when I started streaming was that I get really uncomfortable being, like, angry or tilted on camera, right? So I just decided not to do it. Something tilts me, I just, like, bring it up, I talk about it, and then I move the fuck on. If like if a person tilted me, like if a person I was talking to tilted me, I probably would have a hard time dealing with that. But if it's just like a fucking game, then you know, relax. Why you have to be mad? It's only a game. What am I hearing? There's a guy right here. Okay. Don't really know what to make of that. Oh, he has a double barrel? Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright. Your dream lives on. I will do what you could not. What I stopped you from doing. Dude, he brought pumpkins on this loadout. He believed in himself so that he brought pumpkins. Yes! 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 I got the flush at least. There's two. Oh, wow. Alright, how about we chill out a little bit? Ah. Look both ways before crossing, gamers. Look both ways. Can't be crossing like... I think if I just hold my head glitch and peek, I just keep winning fights. Confidence of the men to not heal. Yeah, hubris. Although, I don't know if healing would have helped there. What's up, Aerithok? How's it going? Hold on, where's my kills? Hold on, I gotta check this out. We gotta see it. Battle record, battle record. Combat record. Details. Got him in the legs. Got him in the legs. Keep going, budget. Excuse me. Feeling gross. Isn't that technically a good deal? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. I could just bring like a naked TO3 with tier 5 ammo in. God damn. I keep putting my phone away. I need to not be doing that. Because I might get called by the gas company. AEK. I'm definitely going to be running a lot of AEK. I have a shitload of ammo for it, and it's like cheaper right now than almost anything else. Yeah, I'll do some Forbidden Farm soon. I'll use the bikers soon, the motos soon, but I'm doing a lot of lockdown armory right now, so I can't bring those in, but I wouldn't if I could. Oh, I forgot some of my armor. Short-term ass brain. Nah, I gotta go double 50. Field as a skin? No. Field always looks like this. It looks like this normally. I don't think that there's a field bag skin yet. $10K BP. This man's losing his mind over my inventory. Yeah, I can run the AK for a while. The only thing I used to do this for was the RPK. I think I had 17K 545 BP at one point. GG. Yeah, oh, I'm too fat. Yeah, I kept rotating too much. If I was saying this before, Siffy, if I just held my rock instead of trying to rotate after getting the knock onto one of your guys, I think I would have been fine. Like, I had a really, really good angle, and I gave it up just for nothing. I do that a lot. I rotate too fast too often. Got like 3K. Oh, dude, if you think that I have a lot of BP, I think I have, like, the same amount of A1. I think I have a lot of A1, which is hard to go through, because I used to use, like, a lot of M4, a lot of AUG, a lot of F2000, and I don't really use many of those guns at all anymore besides the AUG, because M4 is too expensive. M4 is like 300k for a build, which isn't, like, too much money, but it's a lot for an M4. And the F2000, I don't know. I thought it was good for a long time, and I was wrong. Finally got the goose. Goose! I don't know if I've gotten one. All of us died, and I died because I got pushed by 2 teams. Womp womp. Sounds like it got worse before it got better. Damn. Where can we see you cast on this stream? No. It'll be on the main ABI channel, Arathok. It'll be on the main channel on the 8th, the 9th, and the 15th. What do you suggest for a gun in the 300k range, then? AEK. Definitely. If you're willing to spend 300k, it has to be the AEK. Maybe the MK, but that's like a bit more of a niche option, but the AEK is incredible. Or like a scoped AK-12. Yeah. The good stock and a tilt grip makes the AEK fucking fantastic. Incredible gun. Plus, BP is cheap right now. I bought some BP for 1900 earlier. Wrong pill bottle. Why is ping that high? I don't have low ping tech. I don't have low ping ticked. I'm probably getting into EU servers. Yep, there's plenty of builds in the Discord. Even if some of the builds don't work anymore, which they should work, I just fixed it. But if they don't, there's still, like, the picture attached. So you can build it yourself anyway if you want to. That's gotta be mid, right? Does it have to be? Of course, Penguin. Okay, so they are in here. I'm not fighting. That was an HK, wide lefts. Oh, these are scavs, though. That's an F2000, not an AEK, or an HK. There's still one wide left. Saiga's good in armory? No. Saiga's good nowhere. Bad play. Bad play. I was second guessing myself that there was someone in the left. I thought that the guy on the left might have gone into mid, but no. I had all the information that I needed to there. Just bad play. Once I committed into that door with, like, losing the peek on that guy and him getting some shots into me, it was never gonna work. Damn. I mean, I can't really loiter, Penguin. I shouldn't have pushed the way that I did. I should have done fucking something else. I don't know, but if I'm loitering there, I just get shot in the back every single time. I had a chance if I had a better engage against the H4 guy. I should have put a stun in the left corner that I ended up pushing toward. That would have told me if someone was on the left corner. Actually, I think we're gonna do some Farm Forbidden now. What are we bringing into Farm Forbidden? Solo is hard? Oh, absolutely. The game is hard in general, man. The game is really hard. Does the run my build redeem only cover the gun or the whole gear set? It mostly covers the gun, Hoovy. But if you suggest an interesting gear set with like an interesting map, then I'll do it too. But the intent is the gun. M14. Yeah, I might do M14. Maybe some tier 6 M14. That might be crazy. And we're going to Forbidden, right? I might splurge. Not for Forbidden, Hoovy. Not for Forbidden. Oh, this feels wrong. I've never bought this grip in my life. This feels disgusting. Holy shit. Oh my god. I need to think about what I'm doing with the ammo. I think we're doing it like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know. I have less tier 4 ammo because the intent of the tier 4 ammo is to bottom load with it. So like if I end up clearing out an entire mag, then I will, you know, load the bottom with M80, then load the top of them 6.1. But if I only fire a few rounds, then I'm going to be loading from the top with the tier 6. And that's going to be happening more often than emptying out the entire mag. Oh boy. This feels fucked up. This feels fucked up. We're going into Forbidden, Hoovy. We're going into fucking Forbidden. What servers do you load into during covert ops? Almost always normals, Koa, but very, very occasionally a lockdown. This is my main one, Hoovy. This is the cheapest tier 6 armored rig in the game. It's what I use more often than the others because of that. This is gonna be a pretty fucking juicy. Ugh. Yeah, you can only craft them in the workbench. It's all I craft. I think level 4 or 5 workbench is how you get it. One of the two, but it's workbench only. Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. Level 5, there you go. Max level workbench. I'm keeping my ears open for anything. Thought I saw a guy for a second there. Okay. Probably hitting 3 safe. Where's this guy? Yeah, 79% is pretty low. Airdrop is a little underwhelming, would be spicy when we're going to fight over a red. I had a buddy who got a red from me the other day. You can get reds, it's just kind of rare. Actually, Koa got it literally today. Are they under or above? Above. Unfortunate. He's in the room, I think. Or not. Okay. Oh, that was insanely overkill. I literally could have killed this guy with M80s. He did break my legs, though. I didn't realize he was in this corner. I was curious what was in here anyway. Alright, what'd we pull, buddy? Not bad. I would like to bring the rig out with me, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. It was the Sam. It was the skyhook mirror. Is what Koa ended up with. Alright, well. I saw exactly one person. And I imagine everybody's just sitting around with doing absolutely nothing, waiting for the airdrops. I think the airdrops might actually be, like, really bad for the game. Or they're just over there fighting each other. Good enough for me. Not an easy jump. I don't do it very often. I'm starting to regret not having my, endurance and strength stim, though. Please don't. Please don't. No, dude. I'm trying to be quiet. So in Forbidden has 2 per match. Lockdown has 1 per match. So this says I have 140% hearing. It really doesn't feel like that, though. But you have bound to 1 if... 1 is my pistol. Thank Battlefield for that one. Scavs and Shanty. Which makes me think Villa is where we're fighting. Okay. Actually, I wonder if it was Payday, not Battlefield, that did that. I played a fuckload of Payday, too. Like, thousands of hours. That's at me. Guaranteed red would be insane. Damn. Am I missing the action? Dude, I hear nothing. I heard running there for like half a second. Okay, that's a player. Womp womp. I think someone's here. That one's kind of close, no? Yeah, I'll pop a nade. That's a real human. He's got teammates coming. Oh my god. I just can't see him, I guess. Yeah, he's on the fence. That's so sad. Oh, yeah, it's the GS2s. I'm not used to, like, the Moto plus GS2 audio profile. Because you have the same range, but then it sounds more muffled. So, like, I thought because of how loud it was and how muffled it was that he was, like, I don't know, kind of close to me. I didn't think that it would sound like that from that far away. That's frustrating. That's fucking frustrating. Alright, well, whatever. Nice game. Yeah, it was alright. It was really slow. Maybe I run this, the same loadout as last time in a armory raid instead of farm. I don't think farm's the play. I think that farm is gonna be full of people just like fucking slow playing and shit. Which I don't love. I think it's mostly just the airdrops. Like, I don't know. I think that for me, like, farm was full of people that were, like, playing pretty fast. I would always be able to, like, hear things going on around the map. I'd always be given, like, opportunities to go and fight people. But I haven't felt that ever since the airdrop event started. It's kind of annoying. Alright. Only committed 30 M61 rounds to that rate at least, so... Silver linings. Also, man, like, when you're kidding up this much, I don't know, like, it's stressful. It's stressful. I'm not used to, like, the level of stress that I'm feeling when I'm bringing this much shit into a raid, you know? So that's something that I'll definitely need to learn. You take 6, you can earn a lot of money by fighting people near it. Yeah, I've got into some really good fights, just by, you know, fighting the team that's attempting to ambush the airdrop. I had I had a really good 1v3 and a really good 1v4. The only problem for me is, like, what you're doing up until that point it can be nothing. Like, if you have too many teams where the only reason that they're there is to interact with the airdrop, and then, like, what they're doing with the first 10-15 minutes before the airdrop comes in is just sitting in their POI, is just kind of boring. I think I like the map more without the airdrop. It's kind of like hotelifying the map. Oh. How you doing? You wanna do something tonight? Just hanging out. Okay. Would you wanna go get dinner? Yeah. We'll sit on it for a while. We'll see how you feel in like a bit, I think. But I think that sounds really nice. Okay, sounds good. Love you. To the internet?
Just to my
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir, Arathok. I mean, I'm making enough money from this cast as well that, like, I was really, really worried about money before this move. Cook or something instead? I could. Actually, I don't think we can. We don't have any ingredients. Actually, she cooked something really good the other day. She made like a it was like a white chili kind of thing. Super, super tasty, dude. And I don't like beans. I don't... I don't... She's clapping. I don't like beans. I don't usually like eating any chili, but I ate that and I was just like... It was like a really good soup. We're not winning yet, Hoovy. So, where are the gamers at? Talk to my cats. That's what she used to do. Okay, they got the stink figured out. Do I just play the exteriors? It's gonna be hard. I can't believe I haven't heard anything else anywhere on the map. Someone's underground. Aiming that gun down, he's digging. I don't know. I'm gonna go check the door. I think that's a scav. Okay. Don't hear anything. I'm actually not a huge state guy, man. I find state kind of boring. What the fuck are all the scavs at, though? Oh, no. Sorry. Damn it! Damn it, dude. There's too many of them. That was super easy. Damn it. All I have to do is headshot them. Those guys were like tier 4 and tier 5 gamers. Dude, honestly, fuck the whole M61 thing. Fuck the whole armor thing. I think that being this nervous is like making me play like a lot worse. About like losing the gear. Arguably, there's something to be said for like having to like learn how to not do that and whatnot, but I don't know if that's this is the time. I feel like I'm just throwing M61 away by like trying to use it while I'm not ready to use it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run an ad. All right. I do like the idea of going through a lot of these little helmets, though. Yeah, just a little more AEK. I'll do one more of these like tier 6 up armory raids. This time I'm gonna focus on some CQC PvP. And we'll take it from there. So I've actually been enjoying this a lot. Where you go, if you're going for like a 40 round or like medium-sized mags, you just top load both of them. And then you have like 2 combat-ready mags without like actually committing like a crazy amount of tier 5 at once. So you do end up committing 40 rounds instead of like 30, or whatever it is that you would normally commit. I think it's pretty good. I actually really like it. Wait. I could literally bring this into lockdown. That's kind of gross. That's kind of fucking gross. I'm not going to, but that's pretty fucking gross. Nah, I'm not bringing it to lockdown. Be one of them. Okay. So I actually am surprised that I don't see more tier 6 armor in lockdown. Like, literally no one does it. Everybody just brings in the Defender M4 rig. But you can still just buy a worn AL Assault. Like, tier 6 armored rig, legacy tier 6 helmet, really good gun, and you're gonna, frankly, get pretty easily under we're 1 million. It's really bizarre to me. Okay, no one's running across right away. Maybe I just take my door, look for an inside fight. I don't have a scope. I don't have anything good at range. I think that's actually the play. So unless tank gets pulled in the next 10 seconds, we are good. Just play defense. Wow. Yeah, we're good. Damn. What's up, Jezlo? How's it going, man? These guys are definitely taking their time. Oh, I want to go fight them, dude, but no, I have prio. I have fucking prio. I just need to sit in my freaking door, and I'm good. We bring big gear, play Forbes. Per run lockdown allowed 245. Yeah, I'll happily go tier 5 armor, tier 4 ammo in lockdown all day. I think it's pretty fucking fair. I think it's been so long since I've played like a lot of Forbidden. And frankly, I'm worried about a lot of shit outside the game right now. So like, I don't know. I'm just not as locked in as I normally am. Also, get off work. Hell yeah, man. You gonna watch the event tomorrow in the next couple days? I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit stressed about it, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't know why I'm stressed. I'm like more stressed than I am before. I think it's because before, like, I was really confident about, like, you know, my game knowledge and everything else like that. But right now, like, I'm worried about being the weakest link this time. Damn, Flocka. I want to go out there. Maybe not yet. I guess I'll hit some fucking safes. Or whatever it is that people do when they get armory for free. I don't even have a big bag. Maybe a red for my trebles? Okay. Could definitely put my pills in the surge in some other places. Let's do that really quick. Why'd I even pick that up? Oh, something good. Oh, nice! Nice! It's been a minute since I've gotten a red. Just gotta play forward and farm saves, I guess. Oh my god, what am I looking at? Jesus Christ! I guess I'm having loose AP ammo right now? Okay. Okay. So I mean, I should just load the AP that I don't have committed into these mags now, huh? Instead of just bottom loading. I mean, I could leave. I kind of want to leave. I have a lot of AP just sitting out. Yeah, I think I'm just instantly popping this and getting the fuck out of here. Oh, I don't want to, though. I don't want to fucking do that. I want to fight people, man. I want to fight people, man. Ah. Actually, while I'm doing this, I should be, like, hitting safes up, huh? I got one of these. So, yeah. More AP there. You know the wrong ammo. Did I fucking do that shit again? I did, didn't I? Oh my god. Is this gonna be good too? No, okay. Honestly, thank goodness. I'm gonna loot this one, then pull the switch. Okay, all AP. Okay. Okay. Actually, we could just do this, huh? Alright. Yeah, Giga Reds. Or Giga Red farming. I'm pulling switch and getting out of here. Is a 3v3 missions hard for a new player like me? There's definitely gonna be some knowledge checks that you're just, like, not gonna have. If you're, like, for a veteran player, like, if you just spend your time and, like, focusing on getting the quests done, I would say no. But if you're a new player and you're learning the mechanics of the game on top of, like, trying to get quests done, basically, it's really, really hard to get quests done optimally while also trying to learn the game. I think that you're probably going to struggle, unfortunately. Another gold. Oh my god, dude. I can't bring this gold out. Unless this guy has a bag for me. Imagine. Should have brought a bigger bag. What is that sound? Oh, that's the downstairs. Yeah, let's go. It's a shame, but whatever. Now, if you're planning on, like, giga grinding process, like, this is for sure going to be your main game for a while, I think that there can be an argument made for just, like, trying your best to, you know, get that shit done. But as a new player, it might make more sense to just do the other quests line, or, like, just do the quests, like, slowly at your own pace. And if you don't get it done, like, it's fine. Like, don't put too much pressure on yourself, you know? Dude, no one has bags. What is going on here? I mean, yeah, like, map knowledge, game mechanic, like, basically, a big part of the knowledge is going to be, like, when a quest tells you to do something, like, knowing how to do it, or, like, a good way to do that. Because what's going to happen right now is, you're like, the quest is going to tell you to do something, like, go do this thing at this location. And you might know what map that's on. So I think that, like, basically map knowledge is going to really, really get in the way. But also, like, you know, what is miscellaneous item, what are military items, or medical items. There's going to be a lot that gets in the way of... really, of you, like, just being able to engage with the game properly and learn. I would say, go for it, see how it feels, and if it ends up not, like, going super well, it's fine. Interesting. I could have tried to shoot that guy in the head. I should have. I just had my shit. Wanted to leave. If I ended up killing the guy, it wouldn't have done anything for me. And if I ended up staying, I probably would have had to kill the rest of his team. Objectively speaking, that was the thing to do. I do feel like a tiny bitch, though. Yeah, Hoovy. And that's the other thing. It's like, you know, collect 20 military items. Like, okay, as a new player, like, where do I go for that? How do I do that? You know, I always tell people just go to Armory, but then, like, it's like, alright, even when I tell people to do that, people come back and say, like, hey, I'm trying to do this in Armory. It's just not fucking working. Like, what am I doing wrong? It's like, I don't know, man. It's like, it's the best way to do it, you know? Yeah, for a raid where the shovel was my primary, we did a pretty good job there, huh? Yeah, we can just run that back. Our inventory and our mags are in shambles, but easy fix. Where'd my kit value go? Oh, my armor took 4 damage. Fuck. That's fine. We run it back. Dude, this kit being locked down ready is annoying as fuck. PvP slot turning on a scuffle was on my bingo sheet. Yeah. Sorry, last question on this topic. Is there a lot of player kill missions and stuff? Is there? Yes, there's one for killing like 5 or 8 or 10 operators in Armory, but they're pretty fucking rare. They're pretty fucking rare. Oh yeah, Hoovy, it definitely does. I think that kind of highlights like where I'm at right now. I'm just like, you know, I'm feeling a little squirrely going into tomorrow. It's not good. If I was playing in the thing, like I would not believe in myself. Inventory management tips. It's funny, Vey. I've historically have had tons of problems with managing my inventory. It took a lot of bullying from chat as well as my own like optimizations to get out of it. So the first thing that you can do to try to fix your inventory is you see how like you have like a ton of I have a ton of bags in my inventory. Like it goes cowhide, rush, rush, and then in the bottom of the rush is 2 rigs that are either like an FA multi or an FA commander. So if you have or B6. So if you have a bunch of loose ammo and money, you can do a couple of those, and that will turn 20 slots, like a 20 grid, like a 5x4 grid, into basically a bunch, like I think it's like 60 slots of a varying griddage, I guess is the right word. So if you have a bunch of loose money and ammo, you can get a couple of those bag setups and basically destroy your ammo there. Beyond that, though, you should also just not hold on to things that you're not actively using. If you are holding on to SKSs or like just guns and things like that, and you're not like a really big fan of them, sell them. Get rid of them. If you want to keep them, then make sure that if it, like, you know, some guns can do this, make sure that you have the pistol grip and the mag out to make the gun as small as possible. Dude, I can't contest this. I feel like such a massive bitch, but I can't properly contest tank door from my spawn. Players to my right. Are we being for fucking real right now? This has to be a solo. A team would never stop to loot this thing, right? Silly, man. Bigger bag than me. This is an example of when we're going to top load and then fill the rest up with AP. Brother, please. The commanders are actually really valuable, but the hunter's a better loot, so we're gonna actually just unload it like this. Could not transfer? What do you mean, could not transfer? Extremely annoying. Alright. Icy Oakley, sorry I missed that. Thank you for the follow. Might not be useful. How heavy are we? 4 point... okay. So if we get into a fight, I just need to drop my bag, right? Yeah, then we're good to go. Yep, no worries, Vey. Maybe you need to lower the price in every attachment. What do you mean? Are you holding on to, like, too many things that are kind of cheap? Alright, let's see what we can do. Put it up, put it up. What is that? RPK? Could be a scav RPK. They didn't even gas the door. Scav walk! Head ran out of head. Does anybody have more head? I need more head. Help! Wah! New head. Don't kill yourself. One v 4 with this mag setup is not good. I think I'm one shot. This guy's backing off. No longer one shot. Come on, man. Okay. He's in this, I think. Oh dear. Oh, he's right above me. He's like right here. Holy shit. Or not? Am I crazy? What's going on here? I'm blind. I play so badly without audio. I just get an idea of what like a reality is in my head, and then I just... If I don't have good audio, I just can't even play the fucking game. Look at this man. Look how tiny he was. That would have been the easiest thing in the world to like convert into a wipe. Look at these guys. Look at these fucking guys. Easy. Easy. Oh, I wanted that gun so bad. That would have been so cool. Slightly bigger, but still easy. Damn. I just play so badly without audio. This is partially why I built all those motos. Because motos will technically let me play with audio, you know? Whereas these things, I mean, that was... I think that was an SA65, which has some of the best audio in the game. He literally just creep walked all the way up that. I also... So, I was ready to swing him. I think I should have, looking back. The thing that prevented me, the thing that... the reason why I didn't end up actually swinging... Excuse me. Was because I heard his ADS, and I'm just now realizing this. The ADS sound of the M110 versus the M4 and the H4 and like a bunch of other those types of guns sounds the same. So I was gonna swing him because like, okay, he has a DMR, I can just like swing him and peek him, and I probably just win unless he kills me in a single shot, right? But once I thought that he had an M4, I was like, oh well, that's not gonna work anymore. It was an RST. Was it wearing an RST? Oh yeah, because I had to swap it out. Yeah. Dude, I'm just telling you, it's easily the worst part about my gameplay, and I don't really want to fix it. But the worst part of my gameplay is that without audio, I play so fucking bad. It's such a big problem for me. Oh, did I hit the right button there? I did. Okay. I could bring an M24 as a sidearm, which is kind of tempting when I'm thinking about it. Nah. 3 Duro on the helmet enough? Eh. It's not good, Hoovy. It's pretty bad. But I'm not going to bring these into lockdown. And I think that the other forbidden maps, I like having audio enough that this is just fine for me. Oh my god, dude, this gas company is just not calling me. Do I audio boost? As far as like out of game equalizers, no. I don't use any out of game equalizers. I have a volume knob right here, right there. I got that. Little volume knob. Does that count? I try to be Flaka. Actually, it's Flakaka. 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 Yeah, it's Flakaka. Yeah. I ain't built that way, Flakaka. I don't like using third-party audio software in these types of games. I think the whole, like, do everything that you can do to get an advantage is kind of cringe. I don't like it. One of the good players use equalizers in this game. The tryhards do, Vey, but I would urge anybody who does to not. It's a game. Play the game that you're given. I don't think that you should try to fuck with it too much. If you lose, it's fine. Started playing this game, I was like, okay, headset and audio is the way to go, then you should press to higher tiers. The game's like, hey, forget that, no headset, yeah. Bonk. Oh, he's ah! Blarg. Is he on top of the rock? I didn't see him fast enough. He was on top of the rock. I've never seen someone up there before. Well, I have. It's really rare, though. These snipers are built different in Forbidden. But when people start caring about third-party audio, game companies care less about their audio, in my opinion. I don't know if that's the case. I don't... And the reason why I think I disagree with that. And the reason why is because I think that like third-party audio programs are pretty... I've been inspired, by the way. I don't think they're very common among most gamers in a game. So I don't think that developers are going into like development of a game being like, our audio doesn't matter because people are just gonna fuck with it anyway. I think that there will always be like some degree of people that do, but I think that the vast majority of people that are playing the game, like these are the people that you're designing your game around, aren't going to do that. I think it's fair to say. It might feel that way, and it sucks if it does because it's just like fucking. No one wants to feel like their game dev is just like fucking giving up, right? I will bring a pistol to this one. Just naked deagle. It's the cost of one of my rounds. What's up, Judy? How's it going, man? We're gonna do the same thing we do with other mags with this thing. Just top load S and B in both. Yo, where'd my medium camping bag go? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Wait, so much you pay your back hurts. When is the right time to ability sell something and buy a new one? That's up to you, man. Like, a lot of people, like, if it's anything under new, will sell. I don't do that. I will use something pretty far. I generally sell my stuff around worn, I would say. Especially if it's like helmets I'll keep for a very long time, but armor takes a lot of damage. Armor takes a lot of damage. So I think that when you get to around worn is a good time. Because once it gets below worn, like, you can't use it anymore, right? There's definitely exceptions to this, like if you're for some reason trying to cheat tier 6 armor or tier 6 helmets into lockdown, you can only do that with stuff that's like below worn for the most part. But for most cases, like if you just actually care about like your efficacy of your armor in a mode that the armor is supposed to be in, you should probably be selling it around worn. Like, I don't like bringing in like 40 HP armor for tier 5 into a lockdown army raid, for example. Vey, you just kind of know. You just kind of know, like I know, for example, the HTAC A9 can only get one repair before it gets to worn. So, like, and I'm just a fucking nerd for that, right? Like, you can check the numbers on like the armored rig page. So, like, you can see where the like new range begins and the worn range begins by trying to going to the page where like the armored rigs are, then going to that section. It'll tell you what those numbers are. But there's no like indicator when you're looking at something that like, hey, this thing is worn. Like, for example, the Tier 5 Basket Blast helmet will sell at 45.5. So if I see a helmet in the wild at 46... I'll go say hi to him, why not? If you see it at 46, though, I will go buy it. Or sorry, I'll bring it out with me. Still kill the guy who killed me? Nice. What the hell's going on? I don't think I want to be over here. Never mind. Bad shoots. Bad shoots. This guy's probably run this way. Yeah, Hoovy. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm not locked in right now. That's fine, but I'm not locked in. Okay, I'm not really trying to walk into an ambush, though. Well, goddamn. This is why nobody ever accuses me of cheating. I mean, shit, I'll join in. Oh, my head. Red ammo! Really? Are we done? That's pretty surprising if we're done. I'm gonna put this on for a sec. There absolutely is enough space. Okay. Hmm. Very, very nice bag upgrade. I like this scope. It's nice and cheap. It gives me a decent enough yellow dot. I hear Renoir inside. Is this the right one? Yeah. Oh boy. This is gonna be a time. This guy had tier 5 ammo. I think I'm just dead. Jesus. Bad stun. I don't think anybody made it in. Yeah, no one made it in. Can I do it like this? No, not even close. I could just do this, though. Nah, I can't. I'm just trolling right now, man. I'm just fucking trolling. Oh boy. What's up, Koo? Right, your normals load out? Could have been top loaded? He was probably top loading, yeah. Might not have been, though. P90 is like a really, really big gun, you know? When it comes to, like the price and the fire rate. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. So working your AK-12 recommendations. This is the way I started the game. Supposed to change something else, but keep it cheap. What would you recommend? What modes are you playing, Judgment? AK-12 is really good. The TO3 and T951 are other good, like really cheap alternatives, but probably worse overall than the AK-12. So many naked men. Oh, you guys know each other. That's sick as hell. Oh dear. Y'all think that was a real guy? A real boy, perhaps? Wrong button. Do you up or down your sound game between using audio? No, Pakla, but also, like, I almost always play on AN95s anyway. So I don't, but maybe I should. Not sellable. I think I'm probably not going to go back out there. There's just infinite gas grenades here. Ugh. Blah. Gross. Okay. This is a crazy ZC build. Pretty bad, if you ask me. This is a good stock? Of course not. Tiny gun, by the way. Very tiny gun. Need more room for 2x2s, man. Oh my goodness. Oh, why did I make this mess? I assume you don't want to offer... No, I'm not, Shimmy. There's I think it's a 6-man observer team that is in charge of it. How is your day going, though, my friend? You having a good one? Alright, I need to start folding up these bags and whatnot. This thing's probably not coming out either. This might not even as well. But this pile of shit is large, and I need to make it smaller. I think part of that's just gonna be done by, again, fooling bags. Alright. So there's a few more bags on the ground. Yeah, there's one more bag on the ground. Okay, and this one actually has like a lot of shit in it. Oh boy! I think we'll just do this for now. I don't know if I'm gonna get pushed at all. Probably won't. Here's something outside. We're getting there. Yeah, someone's outside. Oh no, it's a scav. Wait, so was it a sniper that shot at me? The Koho. Dude, you got fans, Koho. Where'd the mag go? Oh, it's already unloaded. Oh, what am I doing? This goes back on the rail. Alright, chill out. Jesus Christ, I'm getting overstimulated looking at this. This. Good God. Friends in high places. It's me, I'm the high place. Yeah, one more, and then truck it. Add that to the stack. Lovely. Oh, bear with me. Jagooties. How are you gonna tell someone to stop following you? That actually is fair. I would be confused, but it's Jehudi, so I understand. So, anything else, or I guess this is just where the AR-57 parts here can go. So that one's good. I don't think that there's really room anywhere for this P90, unfortunately. It's 1x4, correct? Yeah, it's a 1x4. I would have to completely change how something is set up here. I could just drop an HE fuel, do that. No, that wouldn't work either. I'd have to drop both of these helmets. Maybe they're shitty 2x2? Yeah. I don't think that that was particularly correct, but that's fine. Maybe I can put the AL tack somewhere in these rigs. In this mess of rigs. Oh. Can I really not take any of this other shit out with me? There's so many goodies. I can't take any of them? Make the infinite bag and make it hold instrument of loot. Yeah, man. Like, just look at all this shit. I want all of it. Alright. Let's get to the proper work here. Should I leg meta Renoir? Recycling bin? Yeah. It's been a while since I've killed Renoir, so... Honestly, I'm just trying not to get myself killed right now. SNB to the fucking skull. See ya. No bag. Loaf. Loaf! Loaf, I think I scammed you yesterday. Is this correct? I don't think I did your crates, yes. Damn it. Gotta drop more 2x2s. Is this gonna be good ammo in here, or is this gonna be PP or HP or something? Damn, really? I'm getting really hungry, man. Yeah, not even boss guards have the good stuff. Just the okay stuff. So what are we dropping for this? I mean, I just have, like, infinite grenades, so that's the first thing. The access added to yours. For people who clear lobbies will make you infinitely rich. That sounds like... Oh, what is that? What's that one I... Is it, like, itch.io or something? Where you're a worm? It sounds like you're talking about that worm game. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Slither.io, yeah, yeah. There's so many IOs. You said the tree breakfast is only one day? Correct. My relatable streaming. You think I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. Some of the times, the AK-102 scabs have... A1. Is it A1? It's not A1. Womp womp. Am I excited? I'm kind of nervous, Shammy. I was mentioning this before, but, like, I think that this is, like, the first event that we've had at the very least, where I feel like I might be, like, the weakest link. So I'm just trying to make sure that, like, I do, like, a good job on the casting and whatnot. Oh, those were headshots. So, just trying to make sure I do a good job, setting up Kobo as much as he can as well. And generally just I'm trying to, like, relax a little bit, because I think that regardless whether or not I am a weak link, believing I am going into it is just gonna make it, like, a huge problem. I will do my best going into it, though. Yeah, I'll use some keys, why not? Yeah, 10 decades. That's funny. That's how much experience I have. You guys didn't know? I'm in Forbidden, motherfucker. This purple's everywhere on this map, though. Keys might not actually be the play. Nah, I don't think I can do that. Should I? Should I, like... put that in the recycling bin? What do I even have right now that should be going into a recycling bin? Like a fair amount of ammo, I think. Yeah, these AKM mags. I can, like, unpack a bunch of ammo. That could be the play. But I kind of want to take the mags out, too. Kind of torn. Dude, what am I doing? I'm getting scammed. Steel is a gilf. I almost said jilf. Thank you? I think? I mean, yeah, if I'm not even gonna take golds, then... It's just because they're 2x2s, man. Album. Film stock. Ah! There's so much, like, okay shit on the ground. It's not good, it's just okay. Do I say GIF instead of GIF? Yes. It depends. I started doing it as a bit when I was in, like, high school, and then it actually stuck, unfortunately. But now I'm still having this conversation, what is it, 12 years later? Oh, God. A document. Just a normal document. Brother. Thank you. There were GIFs around 120 years ago. You calling me old, Tap? Are you fucking old? Are you calling me fucking old? Now's the time to shine? Yeah, it's true for both of us, isn't it? This is the time to show that you know your shit. At the very least, run around and have a good time. Safe. Did I forget the time safe? I forgot the time safe, didn't I? Okay. Before I crack this open, I don't know if I will, but before I crack it open, I'm probably going to just... Yeah, okay, dude. How is that deserved? What did I do to deserve this? That's a fucking hate crime. The devil load-in into nothing is a hate crime. I don't know what I'm being discriminated against for specifically, but it's some type of discrimination, okay? They're anti-streamer, okay? Oh my god, what do I put in all of these little bins, though? I have a 1x4, and I have no idea what to fucking put in here. A pipe. Yes. I have red ammo. Ah, it's forbidden! It's forbidden! It's anything goes! I did already get 6.5 milli. Oh, man. Sure, I'll bring the pipe out. Is this really it? Is this really it? This doesn't feel like enough. Whatever, let's get out of here. It's fine. Oh my goodness. What a weird game. What a weird little game. Oh. Yeah, Trey. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Are you going to be watching the, what do you call it? You're watching the event tomorrow? Pumpkin upgraded. Looking with the reason you're so nice to watch is it's extremely healthy and reasonable takes we have on the game. Yeah. Journey? Yeah, we're gonna be everything, Trey. Koa and I, we're gonna be hosting, casting it. If anything, I think they might have us doing too much. We asked for a break, and they were like, you could, like, alternate breaks. How many slots does self-res? 2, but it's not gonna be in the tourney, Koa. It's a 1x2, and it can go in your ass. Only Cap has to stream. Yes, Shammy, we're using an in-game observing client. No, maybe not. I can't tell. I think this guy might have bottom loaded his P90. I can't tell. I honestly cannot tell. Yeah, so we're gonna have free cams. We're gonna have in-game POVs. Now, we're just gonna sit here and talk about this for a minute, because I think there's a chance that it might be worse. Because if we have stream POVs, there's only so bad that can get, right? Like, at the end of the day, at the very least, you're watching what the players are seeing. That's always gonna have like a baseline level of, like, this is, like, watchable. This is okay. But the observing, like, once we start talking about like getting into game, there's an observing client, and that's like a tool. That's a tool that people have to be like good at using, that people have to be proficient with. And the tool itself can also have its own downsides. This tool, the observing tool, is very, very, very young. It is not very built out. It's not very fleshed out. So some of the problems that I'm gonna just tell you guys right now. While you're spectating a first-person player, you cannot see any overlay for who your teammates are. So we're going to go into someone's first-person POV. They're going to be surrounded by people, and we're just going to have to use context clues that those are friendly, that those are the teammates. We're not going to be able to tell, besides the fact that, oh, there's a guy next to him, he's not shooting him, that must be a teammate. So that's the first problem. Second problem, I did see some bugs that were popping up with, we have like squad nameplate, so it's like we'll go to a player and it's like, hey, this is the squad this player's on. I did see an instance of that being incorrect. So that's another issue. And then the third issue, this is going to be like probably one of the biggest issues overall, is the free cam has no speed control. And like the max speed of the free cam is really, really, really fast. It's really fast. So basically, free cams are either going to look janky or stationary. I have prayed and I've begged the in-game director to basically, if he ever uses a free cam, just be stationary. Free cam is a non-issue compared to the missing HUD TBH. Yeah. Who the fuck is talking to me? Get out of here. Jesus Christ. Get out of here. Watching players not seeing where the enemies and teammates are is a big problem. Yeah. So, like, Koa and I have been trying to, like, workshop solutions for, like, observing workflows for how to make the game as understandable as possible. And the solution that we came up with was if we're going to a new location, to go to the POV first so we see what squad we're on, swap players a couple of times, and then swap teams so that it shows, you know, if there's a second team in the area, we see who the second team is, so we see that, like, you know, where both teams are and who both teams are, and then we go to a free cam that'll show, like, the overall, like, macro positions of where those two teams are. But, like, that's the best we can do. Because the free cam also has no UI. The free cam doesn't have, like, name tags over people like, hey, this is who this person is. So, it's... there's a very, 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 very large amount of friction to it, Hoovy. It's gonna be like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. We don't have camera smoothing yet. Observers guys have a really hard time making the thing the least confusing possible. Yeah. We're gonna be putting a lot of effort into making the thing understandable. And like I think that's what's scariest of all, is that with Twitch feeds, like you kind of know what you're gonna be getting one way or another, right? Like, you have expectations with when you're casting off of Twitch feeds. Or, like, just stream POVs. But when you're casting off of, like, an observing client where, like, the only information that you have is the player that you're on, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be rough. Yeah, the things that are missing from the client are really, really easy to add. Name tags and free camera speed controls is literally all we need for, like, almost a perfect client. But we just don't have... Excuse me, we just don't have it yet. Which is concerning. It's gonna make tomorrow very difficult. I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried. Great time. What you want, Loaf? I see that you popped one right now. I think you had, was it 3 from yesterday, so you have 4 crates? We actually have some good crates right now. We got some good bundles right now. One of them, we got 3 of the golden gift boxes. We have, wow, backpack choices. Random, premium. I got some cheetahs and lions. Got a couple of master crates as well. A couple of new gun crates, including some weapon choices. But what's the good weapon choice? Ah, fuck, which one is it? It like comes, yeah, the choice, the full tier 4 choice bundles. 3 gold gifts and a lion. Okay. That's not the worst it could have been, but there's a lot of reds you could have gotten. That's kind of sad. And then a lion. Alright. So no reds here. What are we looking for? 7BC1 is really good. Thermals are obviously good. Defender is really good. A95 would be lovely. Anything besides that would be a little disappointing. Nah, it's pretty bad. Damn. Why don't I redeem the random coins? I get the random gear taking up space with the cash is cash. Hoovy, I would, but people are now gambling. So if people want to gamble with the crates, then I will maximize the number of crates that that I can give people. Obgra. 2 masters? Gotcha, coming right up. Defender! The TM1 is troll as fuck, but the Defender is a fantastic pickup. That's 300k for free. Good pull. I'm always happy to see, like, any tier 5 armor, basically. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for me. We're gonna hang out here. You're right, I did think about that, Hoovy. I decided to ignore that possibility. I did intentionally decide to ignore that. Yeah, good luck tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope tomorrow goes well. And if it doesn't go well, then I hope that it wasn't my fault. You know? I hope that it was just out of my hands. I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be fine. The one thing I want to go well tomorrow. I just want to do a good job casting. I don't want to sit on my sentences waffling around. I want to know what I'm gonna say, like, before I say it, you know? I want to be able to think quickly on my feet. I don't want to be blubbering or stumbling on my words and things like that. That's like my one goal. Exactly, Bjorn. When I used to do like professional casting, that's what I did. Maybe a little too much. Didn't expect to see Spectator any student in Season 3, Season 4. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to see it early, but that's because I was told that it existed. I was told that it existed as soon as, like, the previous event, but I think that there was a miscommunication. Like that, you know, it's real, but it's not ready. Yeah, so long-term, the observing client is, like, 100%. The way. 100%. And it's gonna, again, and Kobo was right as well, it's gonna get better quickly. I hope that we have a lot more events, and I hope they all use the observing client. I hope that even if this event is a little bit awkward, because the client is in its infancy, I hope we don't just give up on it. Oh, I already went over it, Bjornhoff. Basically, no UI. We don't know who's who. There's no name tags, is like the long and short of it. So, there's going to be, like, workflows that you have to do to kind of showcase who is who as fast as possible because of that. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Really, really tiny stream today. I think it's because Crit and Solo were going, and I started a little bit late. Gotta stream the right times, I think, tactically. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on air. And then the next day as well. Next couple days. I don't think I'll be streaming before it. Will I? Will I stream before? I don't think I should. Maybe if I can, if I'm feeling relaxed, I'm feeling calm and cool and collected, I think I will stream. If I have nothing else going on. If I'm feeling a little stressed, I'm probably gonna take the morning off and just prepare. He's doing mega streams almost every day. Yeah, he's still fucking live. I have a really short stream. I would still be going, but I'm hungry and I would hang out with my partner. We had a friend over until like relatively recently, but she left, so now I can maybe go on a little date with her or something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the goal is to not sound so frantic. Not Sexbot. I remember you following. Yeah, it's a hard name to forget. Where can I watch the tourney tomorrow? The official ABI Twitch channel. It might be on some other platforms as well, but I know at the very least that it's on Twitch. Okay, this music's kind of pissing me off. Alright. I'm gonna raid crit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.